you, has ever been on an adventure? Raise your hand if you have been on an adventure. Maybe you've gone to the mountains before. Maybe you have gone to the beach and seen the huge waves that God makes. How many of you have ever ridden a horse? You've ridden a horse before? How many of you have ever ridden a small dog? Yeah, some dogs are big enough to ride. I'm just kidding. No, don't ride dogs. Dogs can't have people sit on them. But I have been given a wonderful little card that tells me that there is going to be an adventure that you guys can go on over the summer. It's called Kingdom Chronicles. And what that is that's a vacation Bible school from June the 24th until June the 28th, right here where you guys go to school, from 9 in the morning until noon. And you guys get to all go on an adventure. If you are a girl, then maybe you can be a princess who lives in a castle. Or if you're a boy, maybe you could be a knight in shining armor. What do you think about that? Wouldn't that be a really cool adventure to go on? Oh my goodness! Well, did you know that I'm going to give somebody, one boy, where is the third grade class? Okay, I'm going to, let's see if I can take a third grade boy. Where is there a third grade boy? Mr. Nick, can you pick a third grade boy and have him come up here? A third grade boy to go on an adventure.
Oh, come on up here. What's your name? Nathan.
Nathan.
Nathan up?
You may bring Nathan. Everybody give Nathan a round of applause. Nathan is going to go on an adventure. Oh my goodness. Now Nathan, did you know that the Bible tells us?
Come on, stand right over here, Nathan.
Oh my goodness. Now you guys are all going to get to help me, okay? Because what we're going to do, in the Bible, God tells us in Ephesians that we are to put on the armor of God. Oh my goodness, are you sure, Nathan? Are you ready for an adventure? He says, sure. Okay, now what I want to do, as I read, I need you guys to repeat after me. Can you do that? Okay, now this is Ephesians 6, chapter 6, verse 10 through 18. Okay, I'm going to read it, then I'm going to tell you guys when to repeat after me. It says, be strong in the Lord and in His mighty power. Everybody show muscles. Good job. You guys all have muscles. Put on the full armor of God so that you can take your stand against the devil's schemes. For our struggle is not against flesh and blood, but against the rulers, against the authorities, against the powers of this dark world, and against spiritual forces of evil in the heavenly realms. Therefore, put on the full armor of God, so that when the day of evil comes, you may be able to stand your ground. And after you have done everything, to stand. Okay, here we go. This is where I need you guys to repeat after me. Stand firm then.
Stand firm then.
With the belt of truth.
With the belt of truth.
Yes, Carol, the belts of truth.
Yes.
Now,
The
did you
belt
shower
of
this
truth.
morning? You did? Oh, thank you, Lord. Both of them.
The belt of truth will
Wait a
be.
minute, wait a minute, wait a minute. Belts of truth.
Belt of truth.
Raise up your arms. Did you use deodorant? No, okay. All right.
Buckled around your waist. Okay, so say this all together with me. Stand firm then with the belt of truth buckled around your waist.
Stand firm with the belt of truth buckled around your waist.
You guys are so smart. Good job. Now, with the breastplate of righteousness in place.
I got this, Carol.
You got it? Okay, so we're standing firm with the belt of truth buckled around your waist and with the what? Breastplate of in place. Oh, we have the belt of truth and the breastplate of. Oh, Nathan. You. Oh, I like that breastplate of righteousness, don't you? You see the cross on the front? Oh, we have the...
Oh, Nathan. Okay. 10 foot. Hoorah! Oh, a little bit harder. Hoorah!
All right. Okay, so Nathan is he now has the belt of truth and the breastplate of righteousness. And now with your feet fitted with the readiness that comes from the gospel of peace.
Got it.
Okay, with your feet fitted with the readiness that comes from the gospel of peace. Good job. Now let's start at the beginning. We stand firm with the belt of...
Wait a minute. I didn't hear it.
Oh, try it again. The belt of truth and the breastplate of... And his feet will be fitted with the readiness that comes from the gospel of peace.
Oh, thank goodness we're done.
In addition to all of this, take up the shield of faith.
The shield of faith. Oh, I got that. That's easy.
So we have the belt of truth. The breastplate of. And the feet fitted with the. And the shield of. With which you can extinguish all the flaming arrows of the evil one. So, Mr. Nick, it looks like he has something to do. Let's say this again one more time. Stand firm then. With the belt of truth buckled around your waist. With the breastplate of righteousness in place. And with your feet fitted with the readiness that comes from the gospel of peace. And in addition to this, take up the shield of faith, with which you can extinguish all of the flaming arrows of the evil one. I'm getting back. Oh,
Defend thyself.
Nathan, you better take up that shield of faith. Oh! That's why you need a shield? Because the enemy is always going to be trying to do things to get you. Nathan, shield up. There you go. Okay, take the helmet of salvation. Okay, we have the belt of the breastplate of the feet fitted with the shield of, so that you can withstand the flaming arrows of the evil one. And take up the helmet of salvation. Where's his helmet? Nathan, you need a helmet? Oh, Nathan, that's a very nice helmet. Okay.
What does he need? What is it? A sword over what?
The sword of the Spirit, which is the Word of God. That's right, the Word of God. So let's say this together one more time from the beginning. Stand firm then, with the belt of truth buckled around your waist. With the breastplate of righteousness in place. And with your feet fitted with the readiness that comes from the gospel of peace. That comes from the gospel
Of what?
And in addition to this, take up the shield of faith. With which you can extinguish all the flaming arrows of the evil one. Defend! Defend, Nathan, defend! Defend! Good job, good job. Take the helmet of salvation. And the sword of the Spirit, which is the Word of God.
Miss Carol, I have a question for you.
Yes, sir.
You put all this on, but how do you activate it?
How do we activate? Isn't there a button?
I don't know.
Is there a button? I think it's on the helmet. It's on the nose.
It's not working.
Pushing the nose is not working. Maybe you touch the head. Touch the top of the head. Maybe you tap the head.
No,
Does
he's
that
just
work?
going short.
He's just going shorter.
Is
Do you-
anybody can tell us how you activate the armor of God? Let's listen to the rest of that. You got it right. This is good.
Good job. And pray in the Spirit on all occasions with all kinds of prayers and requests. With this in mind, be alert and always keep on praying for the saints. And the saints are all the Christians. So pray for each other. So you pray in the Spirit for just some things, for everything, for all things. Very good.
Let's give a hand for Mr. Nathan.
And now, closing the rosary.
You want to know something, Miss Carol?
Yes.